Ergot here, and it's time to talk about solo leveling. And this episode is really funny because Jinwoo's father is back from the store. He finally found the cigarettes or milk after 10 years. And the dynamic between them and what's gonna happen with this disaster is actually kind of ironic, especially for the people that have read ahead and know the spoilers and everything. But this episode was very much so a build up for the future, for quite a few arcs, and also for the characters. We see a bit of an interlude with things and setting up some very important future things, but also really funny. So anyway, let's get into the episode and talk about it. Now, at the start, we see Jinho, the reality, being shocked at everything and realizing he can't really do anything more for Jinwoo, or at least he has that complex because Jinwoo actually appreciates Jinwoo being there for him, and then friendship, and even more a bit after this episode. But I was enjoying it so much when he saw the entire army. They're collecting, mining, everything, farming. Like you do in game, you have your AFK kind of like second monitor gameplay style. That's what Jinwoo was doing there, and Jinwoo was like, oh damn, why am I even here? What am I doing? And I like how that soldier came in. Hey, here, you can at least carry this like a pit. I like Jinwoo quite a lot there. But while they were doing that, on the other side, we see a bit of this mysterious dude who is revealed to be Jinwoo's father, Sang Il-hwan, beating some soldiers and not being able to speak English. I am human and I want to go home. And it's revealed that he was stuck in a dungeon for 10 years. We're gonna get to that. He's a very important part of this episode, but also the dynamic was great here with Jinho and Jinwoo finally achieving the clan requirements. They've done the quests, and Jinwoo telling him he's gonna be away for a while. He's gonna go after the elixir for his mother here. But what I liked was the relationship between them. Jinwoo revealing that his brother doesn't really like him. They don't have a good relationship, and this kind of caused him to have a complex about that, and kind of amplified also Jinwoo doing the same, or at least Jinho thinking that Jinwoo views him the same way, and that's why he's leaving, thinking he's a bother for him. But Jinwoo putting those worries to rest instantly. From now on, you're my younger brother, and I really like that quite a lot, giving the characters a bit of development and growth, and the relationship between them. And Jinho, I feel like he needed this, especially considering his brother, his father, and everything that happened. Is gonna be great having Jinwoo on his side. Who wouldn't want Jinwoo as their big brother here? But also he has to go to talk to his father about the guild, and actually his father agrees to it, but also has a condition to hand over the guild, the clan, to him. He has to get Jinwoo to sign up with them before the White Tiger guild gets him, and that's gonna be interesting seeing what's gonna happen there. Of course, if you've read already, know about what's going to happen, but I really like that Jinwoo is finally stepping up a bit himself, and has something to fight for and work towards here. And I like his conviction there. Well, talking to your father is not that easy to confront your father, especially when your father views you as a disappointment and everything that happened there. But then we have Huang, the reveal of why he was called back, why he left the Red Gate, the entrance there. He was called back to translate and to talk to Il-hwan, since he's Korean and he doesn't speak English there, and they needed somebody strong, of course, an S-rank hunter. Maybe they thought he was a monster and so on. That's how they viewed Jinwoo's father there. But Jinwoo also living on his own for a week, and I like how his sister teasing him, hey, did you get a girlfriend finally? Yeah, an underage one. The joke from last episode is still really funny. Poor Jinwoo had no idea what he was doing, but no. He's going to the demon castle there. He even gets the quest to collect 10,000 souls and working towards the elixir of life here, and realizing that he can't really make the demons into shadows because their mana was contaminated. And they go up, even uses the bear as a mount, every MMORPG needs a mount, right? And the bear finally gets a name, Tank, which, yeah, Tank works, but made me think why not Iron would have been Tank, because he's more like a tank than Iron, so Iron Bear. So I like that, but also the the reversal of the names there, and we get to see Shaheen. Meanwhile, the camera angles were great there with her swimming and thinking with Choi about the ants and the Jeju Island, which is gonna be a very important arc moving forward into the series. That's probably gonna be the climax of this season here, but that's gonna be a while until we get to that one. Then Jinwoo climbing the tower, getting 10,000 souls, having to fight one of the bosses. And I always love characters like this, monsters, bosses, even in games, not just in anime. When you have a fatso, I know, I'm the one also, but the boss was a fat demon. The army was fighting the other army of demons. And Jinwoo actually got surprised that this fatso was able to move so fast. They take you out a bit. And I like how he commented that he got more intelligent and it improved his army and his management of it. But that fatso was actually pretty hard, honestly. He even had to use the shield from Iron there, teleporting behind him, nothing personal, and just slamming. It's a bit, I don't know, weird seeing somebody that big moving so fast, but they made it look great. The animation, the music, of course, they're cooking really hard with this season. I really like that quite a lot, and looked awesome. Just the punch, he instantly went for the punch, and even he was surprised, wait, did I put in too much strength? But he's able to barely dodge thanks to telekinesis, ruleless authority level 2 there, and actually kills it, baiting it, narrowing its vision. But this boss was harder than the next boss, honestly, because after he kept climbing, he got stronger and so on. But something like this can surprise you when you have somebody so big moving so fast, and he takes out the other boss quite easily, the one at 75 there. But before we get back to Jinwoo, what I liked, what was great, was the conversation between Huang and Il Huan there, the interrogation, so to say, and kind of having that Jumanji feeling. Like, if you guys ever watch Jumanji, please watch the original, by the way. It's much better and a lot funnier, kind of a classic right now. But Il Huan asking Huang, hey, do people know about gates? Do they know about monsters? What's the current situation? Because he has been missing for 10 years. You're stuck inside that dungeon. Imagine if you're gone 10 years, you have no idea what has been happening on the outside, even more considering monsters, dungeons, and things like that, and kept saying this disaster is coming. But Wang realizes he's Jinwoo's father, and Il Huan even says so. My son's name is Jinwoo, and he actually gets smug about it, Wang, and starts antagonizing him, saying, your son is dead. I'm like, I think you're gonna regret that one, Wang, here. Big time. You're going to regret that one. He actually gets pummeled, like obliterated. He loses instantly. We don't even get to see the fight, just the aftermath there. He got bodied. That's so funny. I love characters, arrogant characters like that, getting instantly put into their place here, and we're gonna get more of that moving forward with the series here. But while his father was beating up Huang, not even realizing. I love that so much. He was still climbing the tower, and like I said, the next boss kills it very easily. Even that boss was shocked there, and he runs out of food. He got it to floor 75. He still has 25 floors, but at least he got a lot of loot, items, of course, gear for him, a orb of Auricious glass that can transfer it to somebody and increase their magic, and also got another key from the random loot boxes there, and 2 items for the elixir of life, and he's gonna be back for the third one to get to floor 100. So that's why I'm saying this is very much so a build-up episode, but also very important one. The action was fun, especially that Fatso moving so fast here, and having the dad be back from the store after 10 years. And I don't want to go into spoilers, but the reunion and current situation is so funny. If you know, let me know in the comments below if you guys have read the series. I really like it. It's one of the best things about the series here, the thing that happened between Jinwoo and his father and their current situation. But of course, don't go into spoilers. I'm sure there's a lot of anime only here that are enjoying the ride, and don't spoil it for anybody. But yeah, really fun episode here. I'm excited for things to come, and we're gonna be in for a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. What do you think about the father being back from the store? And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Solo Leveling. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.